Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs career mode. As you are all aware by now, we are in Season 2, and Episode 2 of a season, as I did in Season 1. Jesus, I can't talk today. Basically, Episode 1, we start our first Auckland Lions game, play around with a couple new players, but then in Episode 2, we kind of just want to finish the pre-season, because let's be honest, no one cares. So, I finished the Auckland Lions basically, and then I played one game of pre-season, and I'm just going to be commentating to you guys what actually happened in pre-season and our plans for the series. So in this first game, we're going up against the Parramatta Eels, and I'm not sure, but if you guys didn't see just then, Cameron Murray has actually been signed to Parramatta, so he's an Eel now. I did sort of make a video where I went through all the player transfers, but unfortunately the data got corrupted, so that's why there was a massive jump just from straight into Season 2 and no really recap of last year. It was right here, just chucking the ball around. It is the Auckland Lions. We did beat the Roosters in the first round of the Auckland Lions, so going up against Parramatta, we should get the W, although we are rocking a bit less of like a side in terms of quality, chucking a few more young guns in there, just a few more. But yeah, it was time to play Parramatta. We actually lost our second game of the Nines against the Warriors, so we have to win here to make sure we can progress through the group stage. As right again, we're chucking the ball around. Cade Cuss, to be honest, has probably been our best player in this game. He was creating havoc, as you can see right there. But as you're going to see, he wasn't the only half impressing me. Now, I didn't play Foran at all because I thought Foran would have already cemented his spot. But to be honest, it's going to be very interesting. Here we kick the field goal because we can't score a bloody try. So that's unfortunate. But now Parramatta on the attack. Look at Brown. Gives it to Paul. Our defence was really shocking, because we had the ball the entire bloody game and we could not score a single point. And it was just pretty disastrous. As right here, Parramatta pressuring our line. We have to win to make sure that we can progress through the group stages. I'll give it to Fergo. Puts in a grubber sideways. Pretty cheesy, but that's what you get when you're playing legend difficulty. And unfortunately, we got one play left. And let's be honest, Nelly, but it was never going to happen. Unfortunately, that's at the end of our Auckland Lions campaign. Similar to last year, we go out again in the group stage, but I did actually lose, to be honest, so that is concerning. But we still didn't take a lot of our players over that will be repping the team when we come round one, which will be the next episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed and like the video to let me know that you want to see more Bulldogs career mode. But yeah, here's how the Auckland Knights finished. All the teams progressing through the group stages. And of course, it was the Eels who won it all. The team we just lost to. And considering that we lost to them less than the Raiders, probably actually we didn't. I can't do maths, but the two trial games, I decided to simulate one with our main starting 17. We did win this against the Warriors, besides a couple, suspensions and injuries, we couldn't play. But now we go up against the Titans in our second trial match. And here's the team I'm rocking with. A side with a lot less experience. I'm still trying to decide who will partner Foran, Wakeham and Cust. Probably going to be sticking with Cust, but after Wakeham's performance in this game, you guys are going to see why. Now, this was a really long game because you're about to see why. Oh, I'm just going to say it, who cares. There's a lot of tries scored this game, and to be honest, we played very, very well. I thought I had my starting 17 locked in, but after some of these performances, I might have to change a few of those around. As Wakeham now sends it left. Johnny Bateman, he's on tons of money, he can't bulldoze through. Getting into around the 20th minute mark. A couple of our guys, I don't know really what to say really. Not doing a live comm, I'm sorry if anyone's disappointed, but this is just how these episode 2s usually work for me. I just like to finish pre-season because personally, I don't care. It would be different if I actually played every Auckland Lions game, but if I played every game similar to last year, I'd probably do a lot better, and I want this to be a real challenge this series. So we're going to be sticking with the simulated format. Going to try and stick to the 1 to play 1, simulate 2 format. I didn't really stick to it last season, but I'll try to even more. This is what I'm talking about with Wakeham. This might be the best 40-20 ever. The angle, he was getting pressured on and got it away. And then, look, the Gold Coast Titans, they actually haven't made any signings. So they're pretty much rocking their 2020 team. Although they did keep Jairo. They still have Jairo, which is not the case in real life. But yeah, and if you guys can't tell, Nick Mannion is fullback. I think, look, I know Hopper's good, but Hopper doesn't have that acceleration that I really like from my fullbacks. And after doing that Warriors career, where I had Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, you know, his acceleration was just on another level. As now Wakeham sets up a try and Nelly, but then he's on the inside to get it back. You know, when you just muck around, as I was doing, not taking the game too seriously, still in legend difficulty though, you just chuck the ball around, and it was actually really working for us as Averillo again. Wasn't really planning on playing Averillo in the centre. I was going to have him as my utility, but after his performances in these couple of games, I'm starting to rethink that. He's been an absolute weapon. But this round one team, you guys have to let me know in the comments who you would like to see. Remember, last episode I gave you the full roster, so there are no excuses if you guys don't know who's on the team. Obviously, Bateman and Grant, we got huge expectations of them. We paid them tons of money to come to Belmore. Still got a lot of front rows and a lot of outside backs, so it's going to be a lot of competition for those sports. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today. But yeah, this is a shorter episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have been trying to rush this. Well, not really. I've actually been talking very slow because I just want this to be over and done with. But yeah, there you have it. A pretty good performance from us. Cuss and Wakeham shaking hands. They know the competitions between those two. Round one will come out sometime next week. I'm going to be posting Bulldogs career mode videos around once a week until university and that finishes for me. But until then, guys, make sure you are subscribed and make sure that you hit that like button. Chipper Chase! Please work. Yes, Kane Cast! You bloody legend, mate! They're chipping Chase. Kane Cast looking like 2009 Jared Hayne. What a little legend.